I gotta salute my niece, DJ Nyla Simone.
Okay.
Now, you know why I'm here, to call bullshit so you don't step in it. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson have been spotted hanging out all over New York City this week, but the pair insists they're just friends. I know what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking that's some bullshit, they smashing, okay? But I think it's some bullshit that a man and a woman can't be in a photo together without people thinking they're sweating on each other when nobody's looking, okay? And furthermore, if they are having sex, I have to applaud Kim for never going full white, okay? She's either with somebody black adjacent, or miscellaneous in the face like Pete, all right, or Chris Humphries. By the way, all the ladies want to know Sierra's prayer for finding Russell Wilson, but the fellas want to know Pete's prayer. Luckily, I know a guy that can help you with that, okay? That's right. God answers prayers, doesn't he? All right? Meanwhile, Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He tested positive for COVID this week after he lied about being vaccinated.
Are you vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
Now, I don't give a shit about him not being vaccinated. That's his choice. But what I call bullshit on is the media not crucifying him the way they crucified our favorite flat earther, Kyrie Irving, okay? All Kyrie did was make a personal choice. Aaron, big 37-year-old grown-ass, lied, all right? Not only did he tell one lie, he rode the lie.
You know, there's guys on the team that haven't been vaccinated. I think it's a personal decision. I'm not going to judge those guys.
Aaron, you are guys, and guys are you, okay? You lied, but I don't see certain people in the media giving Aaron the same smoke Kyrie gets, all right? I need y'all to crucify these white athletes the same way y'all crucify the black ones, because if Kyrie Irving had told this same lie, by the time the media would have gotten a hold of him, they would have acted like Kyrie was playing a game of 21 in the Wuhan lab with the bat that started this whole thing, all right? COVID. Now, what else we got? Atlanta resident Taylor Davis went to Emory Decatur Hospital after suffering a head injury. She never saw a doctor, but get this, she was charged $700 just for waiting in the ER. You know what kind of lace front she could have got for $700? A bust down, jet black, middle part, 30 inches at least. But she's black, and this is the American healthcare system, so even if the doctor saw her, they wouldn't have believed her anyway, because every black person in America has the same health insurance. Meta don't care, all right? Damn a Blue Cross, you better have your fingers crossed, all right? Better yet, you better lean on the cross, all right? Next, we go to the UK, where an article in the Daily Mail asked the question, is this the end of cuffing season? Long gone are the I Choose You Baby days of UGK, Outkast, and the International Players Anthem. Dating experts in Europe say that Gen Z singles are snubbing winter relationships after the pandemic lockdown taught them to enjoy alone time. You're a damn lie. Talk about now they just want to have fun with no restrictions and they're calling it nothing season. Well, I'm calling it bullshit. Okay, over here in America, that's just good old-fashioned hoeing, all right? And yes, I'm talking about men too, okay? But according to Time magazine, here in the US, the pandemic has fueled the rise of intentional dating, with people hooking up less and increasingly looking for committed relationships. But whether you're in the cuffing season or nothing season, COVID has changed the way that we look at traditional dating and relationships. In fact, 1 in 3 Americans say that their ideal relationship is non-monogamous. And I'm not talking about the black men in our audience here, okay, with their significant others. I see y'all, because we don't cheat, all right? But it raises the question, are we a society that's really meant for monogamy? I'm willing to bet that it depends on how attractive you are. If you have an unfortunate face, then you're more likely to be good and faithful. What? Okay? But there's attractive men who still believe in monogamy, like me, okay? As for me and my house, we will serve the monogamy. I even got one of those signs in the front yard to let everybody know, okay? But for old heads like me, polyamory or Polynesian sauce, whatever they call it, just seems like an excuse for people who want to have their ass and eat it too. However, some anthropologists believe that polygamy has been practiced through human history and is still practiced in countries all over the world, including parts of Africa. I can hear the ladies now. This ain't Africa, Negro. Well, many of our African ancestors saw things differently. For example, most African Americans share a bloodline with the Yoruba people of West Africa, where polygamy has been a long practiced tradition. Men are allowed to take on more than one wife as long as he's able to protect and provide for the entire family. But don't think for a second that men were the only ones in our family tree getting it in. Women were able to have multiple side D as well, okay? Take Queen Anazinga of Angola. Not only was she one of the great rulers of Africa who fought against the slave trade and European influence for 30 years, but she also was said to have over 50 male concubines in her court. You better cut it out, Nala. Your daddy and mama watching, all right? Turns out none of these new relationships and sexual explorations that we do today are new. As a human race, we done been there and done that, and him and her and them and they. So is it time to start normalizing alternative relationships? Possibly. I mean, have you heard Young Miami's new song, Rap Freaks? Y'all heard it? She wants to do everybody in the industry, including both babies, okay? I mean, black people make up 13% of the population, and 5% of that is Nick Cannon's kids. Things are changing, people. All right? People are redefining what sexuality looks like, but the idea of a traditional relationship is being challenged all across the spectrum. At a 50% divorce rate, we're gonna mess around and be called the prenuptial states of America. Or worse, we're gonna end up like Russia. They got the highest divorce rate. I guess Vladimir and them don't be puting that woman first. It's just a little late night humor. So is monogamy still the norm, or should we destigmatize alternative relationships? And what exactly do these alternatives to monogamy look like? All y'all just had a panic attack like, oh, I forgot to close my browser. All right. First up, instead of monogamy, you could be in a monogam-ish relationship. Y'all know what that is? It's when two people mutually agree that certain types of sex outside of their relationship are okay and don't count as cheating. By the way, you can catch Monogamish on ABC Thursdays at 8 p.m. Or how about a polyamorous relationship? Anybody down for that? Do y'all know what that is? It's where a person is open to having multiple romantic partners. Or polygamy, which involves being married to multiple partners. Any of y'all down for that? Huh, ladies? Any of y'all in the timeshare peen, okay? You only get access to it on certain weekends of the month. Some of y'all are sister wives now and don't even know it, so what's the problem? Fellas, what about y'all? Y'all cool with Pookie and D-Ray taking your girl to Pound Town? You know, keep that same energy now. Y'all looking mighty uncomfortable all of a sudden, all right? You don't like the idea of your girl riding the D train all the way to the meat suite, do you? Ain't no fun. Ain't no fun when your girl is holding somebody else's meat gun now, is it? Huh? With all these options, it's like ordering a relationship off a Gen Z value menu.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba,
McDonald's ain't clearing that.